Have you known what it is to be undone by love? Not the love that comforts, but the love that empties you, that drains you out. The love that arrives without permission and dismantles a life you so carefully arranged. The love that asks for you to surrender. And if you are someone who chooses the safety of knowing, order, and reason, this unknown element called love will terrify you because you cannot remain in control. You cannot move through your days half awake, clinging to thought, polishing your identities, mistaking caution for wisdom. You cannot live small lives. You cannot be scared to burn. If that's the way it is, and you seek to break out of it, if something in you is restless, if something in you has always listened for a music that no one seems to hear, this one is for you. A love that does not ask you to understand, only to step aside. A love that shatters the walls and leaves only the doorway for you to walk in. Not slowly, not politely. All it takes is one single moment, one encounter, one event that shatters the illusion and opens your eyes to a new reality. That's all it takes to wake you up, turn you on, and set you on an entirely new way of life, a new way of looking at things. Now, this is what happened to Rumi. Now, Jalaluddin Rumi was a respected scholar, a theologian, a teacher of law, and someone who believed in reason. His life was very structured, admired, and very predictable, like most of our lives. And then he met a man called Shams of Tabriz. No announcement, no warning, just an encounter that dismantled everything Rumi thought he knew about truth, about God, about himself. Now, Shams did not give Rumi answers. He lit a fire under him. He did not offer doctrine, he offered presence, raw, unsettling, alive. And Rumi's world cracked open. The scholar disappeared. In his place emerged a lover, a poet, a man intoxicated with longing. What religion had kept contained, love released. Rumi did not abandon faith, he went beyond it. That is the way of the Sufi. Not belief, but burning. Not obedience, but complete surrender. Not control, but annihilation in love. The Sufi does not see God as an idea. The Sufi dissolves into God as experience, and when the self dissolves, movement begins. The dance of the Dervish was born from this fire, spinning not as performance but as prayer. The body becomes the instrument, the heart becomes the axis, the mind steps aside. To dance with Rumi is not to learn steps, it is to lose balance, it is to allow love to unmake you. That is why this path is dangerous, because love does not negotiate. It does not preserve your identity, it does not respect your plans. It ruins you and then gives you back something lighter, something larger than yourself. Now, for the one who has walked with Yeshua, you can learn intimacy. The one who sat with Buddha learns stillness, but the one who dances with Rumi, he just learns to disappear. This is not madness, it is freedom. To dance with Rumi is to say yes to the moment that breaks you open, to the meeting that rearranges your soul, to the fire that consumes fear, distrusting that love knows what it is doing. And perhaps you have already felt it. That instant when your life tilted, when certainty cracked, when something inside whispered, this is not who you really are. That is the invitation. Not to understand, not to analyze, but to move. So loosen your grip. Let the music find you. Let it take you wherever you need to go. So come, enter the circle. Let the mind loose its grip. Let the heart find its rhythm. And welcome to the dance. Lose yourself, the turning, and discover what remains when you're no longer holding on. Let the self soften, because truth does not always arrive in silence. Sometimes it arrives spinning. And when the dance ends, when the music fades, you may realize something quite extraordinary. You have walked, you have sat, and now you are no longer standing where you began. You have arrived. Try the dance with Rumi and see where it takes you. Thank you.